Hey, what's up, Adam? This is Devin from SEO Dallas, Texas. This is that video I promised you on 3 easy ways that you can beat your competition online starting today. And Adam, you might be asking, Devin, why the heck are you doing this? Reality is really simple. I found out a little while back that there are a lot of small business owners out there who are doing the right thing. They're taking care of their customers or making sure they have a 5-star experience. And they don't really have the time to learn how to make the internet work for them and bring in more of those customers. I also found that one of the biggest reasons they're not hiring marketing companies is because they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. And so I found that by giving out these free attack plans, some of those business owners still end up raising their hand at the end of it and saying, you know what, Devin, I like you, just take care of this for me. So if by the end of this all, you see I've got some tricks in my sleeve and you want me to handle this for you, just give me a call, we can chat. If you want to take this information and apply it to your own website, by all means, that's okay too. This is just free education, no strings attached. But without further ado, the 3 things I'm going to talk about today are going to be content, citations, and then backlinks. So as far as content goes, content is king in this industry, and it's whatever shows up on your front page. That's all the text on your front page, all the text that hides behind the images, and it's whatever your images are saved as. All right. So looking at your page, first off, I love the color scheme of your page. Really easy on the eyes. It's got a nice parallax image behind it. It's a good looking website for sure. Really easy. It's not too much going on. As far as content goes, you're going to want to up the amount. To be considered an authoritative website in Google's eyes, it used to be about 1,000 to 1,500 words, but nowadays with all the competition out there, you're going to want to shoot for closer to 1,500 to 2,000 words. And you're going to want to stuff all that content with things that are buyer intent keywords. So things such as like Dallas plumbing, plumbers in Dallas, stuff like that. Okay? If you look at your competition, Dallas Plumbing Company, these are the #1 guys when you type in Dallas Plumbing on Google. They've got a ton of content. They've got close to 2,000 words, which is why I say, again, in your industry, you're going to want to shoot closer to 1,500, 2,000 words. The more the merrier. Just make sure they're stuffed with the keywords that you're targeting. Same with Reeves Stanley Plumbing. You got quite a bit. Not as much as Dallas Plumbing Company. So if you did get that 2,000, 2,500 word mark, you're going to beat them by a landslide. Now, content is king, but it isn't the final, the end-all fix-all, I think it's called. Also, another part of the puzzle is backlinks. So backlinks are whenever another website puts a link to your website that could possibly drive traffic from their website to your website. And the reason why this works is because Google's kind of like a popularity contest. And you're going to get a lot better results from having another plumbing company giving you a link back than you would from like Pizza Hut giving you a link back. Because obviously, you don't sling pizzas. All right, so I use a tool to check this out. It's called Ahrefs. Costs about $1,000 a month depending on the plan you're going with, but it does give you a lot of really valuable information on what Google sees on the back end of websites. So, Stockton Plumbing Solutions, this is you right here, and it says you're currently being found you have 13 websites linking to you with 91 backlinks. Now it says your rank took a steady drop, or a really severe drop between August 26th and 27th, and it stayed pretty low since then, and your website only started in May of 2019, okay? So, you're going to want to boost that up for sure, and you're going to want to be found for more keywords. Let's see what your competition's doing. So Dallas Plumbing, they have about 278 websites pointing back at them, and that's leading to 3,580 backlinks, okay? Obviously, a lot more traffic comes from that, which is a lot more valuable, but you can easily beat that. Same over here, Reeves Stanley Plumbing, they've got about 103. And again, they don't have as much traffic as Dallas Plumbing Company. Still very valuable. You're going to want to take that traffic. And what I'd recommend in your industry, since you're shooting for Dallas, you're going to want to go for at least 300 referring domains just so you can beat them. But in all reality, go higher than that. If you're going to take over Dallas and you want to grow your company, go for 350. The more people you have, the more trucks you can hire. The more trucks you can hire, the quicker you retire, right? Did not mean for that to rhyme, but I do that all the time. So, the last thing I'm going to talk about is citations. Now, citations are when you look on Google, if you type in Dallas Plumber, when someone has an emergency situation and they need a plumber right now, they're going to go to the very first people they see. And these are the people who are willing to spend money. So these are the customers that you want to close. So if you go right here in the ads, people typically just don't click on this anymore. The reason being is, 1, most people have ad blockers, but 2, there was a large group of people who back in the day had pretty bad results with those ads since they were abused, and they just don't click them anymore. So where a lot of people go is this Google My Business or this local map pack ranking, and they just click these first guys and give them the business. And look who's sitting there again, Dallas Plumbing Company. How you get in here is by having more citations than your competition on directories. Citations are anything where it's got your name, your address, and your phone number to list it on a directory. And I know you're probably asking, what the heck is a directory and how do I get into it? Well, I'll tell you how. So a directory is a website on the internet that allows businesses to list their business information. So you're talking about like Yelp, you're talking about Facebook, you're talking about Yellow Pages, White Pages, Yext, all these different places you can go. So a good strategy we do with our clients is we have them go look at the competition in the area they're in, see what directories these guys are being listed in, go list yourself in those exact same directories, and then add like 50, 60 more on top of that. That way you secure the #1 spot in here, and you make sure that you get all that traffic that they're taking from you. So that's all I've got for you. Again, today I went over content. You're going to want to get at least 2,000 words because of your competition. 2,500 would be a nice safe spot. You're going to want to shoot for at least another 300 to 350 websites pointing back at you and try to stay within the plumbing niche. Make sure there do follow links that actually pass power to you. And then you're going to want to get also citations. And again, good strategy. Just look for the guys that are in the top spot. Find out what directories are listed and list yourself in those same directories. So that's all I've got for you. I hope you found this video informative. If you want me to take care of this for you, just give me a call. Here's our website. Again, if you want to do it yourself, that's okay. If you want us to take care of it for you, our website is seodallastexas.com. Our number is 214-441-6737. If you're on mobile, you can just click here too. If you have any questions, you want to get it done, just give me a call. Have a great day.